That looks like ass. Hold on. No, nope, also bad. Is that better? That has no feng shui, bro. God damn. Nope, also bad. Also bad. Hold on. Okay, guys. That's as good as we're getting. And it's off center. Better. So good. So good. Oh, Ray wants to talk about analog. Oh, Ray wants to talk about analog. Who's fucking surprised? Are we focused? If you hear my neighbors blasting house music, then Olivia Dean, then Adele, then Sam Smith, that's not my fucking fault. Let's talk about analog. The big thing, the big fucking trend nowadays. Apparently being off your phone is a trend. It is a trend. I'm following the trend. I think that's the biggest thing that we have over here, but damn, do I like talking about stuff and stupid hobbies and things. So let's do a couple of them. Let's talk about a couple of the things that I have here, and yeah. All right, number one, my favorite thing lately have been these damn leather journals. I swear to God, I have fallen into the hype. Last year I went to Tokyo and my brother got me into these. He is actually an influencer for stationery shit, so he is like the biggest guy who loves this stuff, and I was like, what are you talking about? I already have my little journal. I already have my little Moleskine, which I'll talk about in a second. Why do I need this? Why do I need this little pocket journal? Damn, I have so many things. I'm gonna roll some B clips. I'm gonna roll some B clips of all the stuff that I have going on in here, but I have like 3 different journals. I have like my to-do lists. I have a little junk journal. Oh, I have a little junk journal, and I have little awful drawings that I keep in here too. I love it. This is from the Traveler's Company. I know a lot of people like the Paper Republic ones. I also have one of those because my brother gifted it to me. Thank you, George. But this is the one that I just keep in my bag, like my everyday bag. So yeah, really great. Get yourself a leather journal or make one. I've been seeing people make them. Like they get their own leather, cut it, and then they fit it to whatever kind of notebooks they like to use. Cool as fuck. That's so cool. Staying in the same vein, I think I'm going to talk about the journal that I have been using for the last 5 years now. Actually, almost daily, I like to use the Moleskine Large in hardcover. I've been journaling with these guys. Actually, this is my 8th one. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you the things. But I use these all the damn time. I deck them out in stickers, write about my feelings daily, because, you know, I'm in touch with my emotions. This is like one of my favorite things ever, and I've been doing it long before the whole, like, get yourself a leather-bound journal trend. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, has anybody else seen that one video of Demi Lovato going, I was gonna watch Heat of Rivalry, but then I decided to crack a book? Because I've been living by that. I have been living by that mantra for a minute, and needless to say, I'm obsessed. I've been cracking some books, guys. I've been cracking some books, specifically in Spanish. I've been learning a lot of Spanish. I've been focusing on studying Spanish for the last year and a half, and I'm now just getting into reading, which is really cool. I'm reading Harry Potter. Ooh, like a lot of the people who like study different languages, they recommend that you read a book that you've already read before, and I have obviously read Harry Potter, and I don't know, I thought it would be a fun time to just get back into it. It's super comforting, it's really great, and I actually understand a lot of the stuff that's being said in it, which is really cool. And I don't know, I like the cover a lot. It's like way different than what I'm used to. Also, if you hear my AC going off, sorry girl, it's cold. AC, my gas just burped. Whoops. Let's get into the next thing. I'm gonna get through all of the books first, the book related things, the paper related things, and then we'll talk about some of the digital stuff. This is a word search thing. I know a lot of people who are into the crosswords, who are into the New York Times connections, who are into the Wordles. I don't think I have the brain stamina for that. I like a word search. I like scanning the rows. I like going up, down, side, diagonal. The backwards ones kind of fuck me up, but they keep me on my toes, and I really, really like it. I don't know. I had a therapist recommend this to me like a couple years ago when the anxiety was bad. I was on that phone. I was scrolling reels. I was on that shit. I was on YouTube Shorts, and my therapist was like, hey girl, get a word search book because this is getting sad. Like, I kind of use it to decompress, and instead of going on my phone and like doing shit while I'm watching a YouTube video, I'll do this. guess maybe like the lesser of two evils. You know what I mean? What is the next thing on my list? I have a lot of shit. Do I really? I have enough shit. We got my Nintendo Switch. Can you guys see yourselves in the reflection? This is the Nintendo Switch OLED. I do not have the Switch 2. My brother got me, or we traded mine and his. I used to have a Switch Lite, and then he was like, I got the Switch 2, I don't need this anymore, but I want your tiny little Switch Lite so I can go and be portable and whatever. So he gave me this one, and it's actually perfect. I think it's like the perfect size. I've been playing Pokemon on this. I just started playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Am I like 7 years? No. When was that game released? 2017? What are we, 9 years late? It's been 9 years since 2017. Ooh, that's ferocious. That's fierce. We're gonna go for the next thing. All right, first of all, before I even start saying this, I am a film girly. I like a little film photography. All right, I know a lot of the girlies are on Digicams, and I'm gonna show one in a second too, because I'm also on the Digicam. But like, I'm a fan of a little 35 millimeter film, a little like, ooh, like we're at the party, I'm taking a picture, it's really awkward because the flash just shined in a really dark room and everyone's like looking at you because like, what are you doing? Are you really that bitch who like took this camera to a party? Absolutely. This stuff looks so good. I love a good Digicam, don't get me wrong, but this is just a different feel. I love it. I also love taking this on trips. This is like one of my favorite things ever. I think even if you take a shitty picture of a landscape with this thing, people are gonna be like, ooh, wait, like that's so vintage. That's so nostalgic. That's so vintage for a time that most of my generation has never even lived through. So nostalgic for it too, which I think is really funny. This is the Nikon Light Touch Zoom 70, but realistically, I have a camera back at home that was like $15 at a yard sale, and it took some great fucking pictures. Took that thing to Japan with me. Took this thing to San Francisco with me. Took this thing to Spain with me. It is a great camera. It's loud as shit though. Hold on. She is not discreet. Hold on. So people will hear you from about 20 feet away, probably a mile away, probably from the neighboring state away when you're using this, but she's fun. She's a great time. I like it. I think my brother got this little wrist strap for me. Shout out to George. Shout out to my brother. He gets me all my cool shit, or he just hands his old shit down to me. This might be the last one on the list because I don't know what else I could possibly show you that I do. Oh, wait. I have other things. This is not the last one. All right, the next thing on the list is my Digicam. You know how I was like, ooh, like I'm such a film girly. Sometimes I don't want to spend $20 developing a roll. So this is when that comes in. Girl, wait, hold on. Turn on. Does she not sound so cute? Did you hear that? Let me do it one more time. Doesn't she just sound so fucking cute? And apparently I'm a Fujifilm girly because I'm filming on a Fujifilm, and I also have this, and the film in my camera is Fujifilm. I'm like, dick rider. Anyway, I love this thing. It's really great. I used to have an old Sony, and then I went to Indiana and dropped it on the floor in front of an IHOP. Sorry. And I found this one in my closet because apparently I bought another one. So that's fun. That is going to replace the other one. I like these because also they give like nostalgic, like Y2K, like, oh my God, like she's that girl type of vibe when you're at a party, but also everyone's looking at you because like, are you seriously the hoe that bought this to a party? You think you're so different. Yes, I did. I certainly did. And I will track this along with me and ask for photos because it's way cooler. It's way cuter. I'll probably end up posting the ones that were taken on my phone anyway. That's besides the fucking point. Okay? Anyway, those are some of the digital ones, and I have another. Okay, I am a girl who likes to scroll on Pinterest. Whenever I am on my phone, that is probably when I'm on if Opal is not blocking my Instagram, because I'm like a child. I have to have that shit blocked. If anybody's watching this video and wants to like send me one of those brick things that I can like snap onto my fridge and just like tap my phone and do that, absolutely, I will do that shit. Also obsessed that that's kind of like the new thing. Obsessed. Anyway, where I was going with this, I usually like to go on my Pinterest, and I usually am a girly that likes to scroll, likes a vision board, likes inspo. So that's where these come in. I'm pretty sure if you're like, if you're so niche and different, if you are so niche and into Japanese Americana, if you're into Japanese culture, if you're into like Tokyo culture, you've probably heard of this shit. It's called Popeye. They like to classify it as a magazine for city boys, and I am absolutely obsessed with these. They are so fun. I'm gonna like also put some B-roll in if you haven't heard of these before, if you haven't seen these before. They're really, really cool. It's like kind of fashion, it's like houseware, it's giving everything. They have like a car edition. I can show you my car edition because I obviously have so many. You can find these either on like eBay, or I know that there is a Japanese brand called Kinokuniya that is a bookstore that is in some of like the major cities here in the US. They usually sell them along with one of my other favorite magazines called Brutus, but I don't have that with me. But yeah, these are like essentially my favorite things ever to just like kind of flip through. They're so visually appealing and cute, and even if I don't understand basically anything because they're all in Japanese, let me say they have a couple of English editions which I also own. Yes, okay, sorry. Blame a girl for collecting. God, you gotta hate a girl for collecting. Jeez. They are just fun to flip through and get inspo and look at houseware and look at cool Japanese brands and stuff that people are wearing in Tokyo and all across the world, because they do different stories about people living all across the world and how their homes look and all that stuff. So if you're into that kind of stuff, definitely check out some of them. And I don't know, like even if you want them as like a coffee table book, they're so cute. Look, oh my god, hold on. My Room, My Life. So cute, so cute. I'm gonna put some like more B-roll of me kind of flipping through a couple of these and showing you all my editions and stuff like that. But just magazines, comic books, book. Like I'm a very big book girly. I'm majoring in a field that kind of makes me be in front of a screen all the time. I think a lot of us are. And this is just kind of something that gives me time away from it. If you guys like this video, let me know. If you guys want other videos talking about the shit that I like or the shit that I have or cool, I don't know, cool books that I've read recently, I would love to do that. I'm a really big reader. I'm in my reader arc right now. I was in my movie arc for a second, now I'm in my reader arc. Yeah, that's kind of like all I really have to say at this moment in time. If y'all liked, if y'all didn't, let me know why. Yeah, I guess I'll see you. Bye.